Hi, summer's almost here. I'm here at the studio preparing for the tour. We're touring this summer with the Raskasta Iskelmää project for the first time, 22 festival dates. And I was thinking about preparing a bit. There's a lot of preparation production wise, but also guitar wise. The album that's going to be released on the 14th of June is going to have a lot of guitar stuff on it. So stay tuned for that. I was thinking about sharing another cycle of my favorite exercise, and that would be the rhythm pyramid. It's good to practice with that to have some sort of a solid routine among all the other stuff that I need to practice, the solos and the parts for the tour. But this one would be a good, stable, everyday routine for me to do before the tour. And I was thinking about doing the same thing as I did the last time around, which was to go through all the 21 modes of the three scales, major scale, harmonic minor, and melodic minor. But this time we're doing this thing with a twist. We are going to use a clean tone. I recently did a great clinic tour for ESP Finland with my new friend Sami Albana, my old friends Archie Cruz, Euge Valovirta, and Ivo Kaipainen playing with me. And I noticed something on Sami's clinics. He would demonstrate stuff on the clean tone, and he had a very, very nice and clean technique on that. I thought that would be a really, really good thing to do for me as well. And I noticed with today's practice session that it is difficult, as I've known. Last time I did it with a big distortion. This time around, we're going to be doing it with a clean tone. Clean tone brings in a different set of challenges. First of all, you don't get the sustain, you don't get the compression that you get with distorted tones. And evening out the notes is much more of a challenge. But then again, you don't have that much noise problems as you do with the distorted tones. But it is especially for a guy who likes to play on high gain tones, such as myself, it is a challenge to do that. So that's why it's really good exercise to do at this point. Anyway, today we went. I went from 70 BPM to 100 on this. It's the first day, and as you might guess, we're talking about the Ionian mode. We're starting with the major scale again. So let's see how the Ionian mode sounds on our starting tempo, which would be the 70 BPM. I need to note also that the guitar that I'm holding in my hand today, this is just my regular control room guitar that I have. If I'm extending my hand like this, it's usually right there. It might not look like a suitable guitar for a clean tone, but actually it does have a very nice clean tone. It has a SSL5 Seymour Duncan single coil in the neck position, and I really like the tone on it. I'm playing through a plug-in. I have some sort of a Vox AC30 kind of ish sound going on, and it's just a tiny splash of spring reverb there. No compression, no delay, no harmonizing, nothing. And that reverb, when I put the drum machine on, it just drowns in there. So I don't get any help from those things either. So let's check out how 70 BPM sounds today. Alright, excuse me for the little hiccup note there. I got distracted with the strap dropping. I noticed one thing, especially when I go to the 16th note triplet, it's a much more difficult thing to hold the time. And well, of course, I haven't been doing this for a long time, and you know, it's good to go back to that really strict thing. I was there at the clinic tour. Those young guys were kicking my ass because I've been working on the album and not been practicing so much on the instrument. So it was a very, very good reminder and also like a boost for me to start working, you know, towards the tour. We have Teemu Mäntysaari coming in from Wintersun to fill for Tuomas on a couple of dates that Tuomas not able to do. So I'm going to have a lot of competition out there. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're all friends. Anyway, I'm probably going to be talking a lot about different kind of things that I did the last time, you know, technique-wise and everything, because it's much more of a challenging thing. But I guess that, you know, the best thing that we can do here is just to go up to 85 and see if I'm able to, yes, to move the tempo and see what happens. I'm going to be starting on the 85. I'm going to be starting on the third string, going up, just to get some variation. If you remember, on each tempo that I go through one of my exercises, I start on a different string. Whoops. As you probably noticed, I've changed my playing position a bit. I've moved the guitar from the right leg to the left leg, and this was advised from my late physical therapist, Mika Kämäräinen, bless his soul. He passed away right before Easter, and he'll be greatly missed. Anyway, he gave me I actually went to a session with a guitar because I had a lot of problems with my shoulder, and he said that, you know, for me, holding the guitar on the right leg would end up with me raising my elbow like this, and that would create a lot of tension on my shoulder. When I put the guitar on the left leg, kind of like how classical guitarists would do, it translates much easier into the live situation. The guitar is not on the side; it's in the front, and my elbow is not getting, shoulder is not getting that much tension, since I don't really need to keep it up that much. I have a slight elevation under my foot to raise the leg a bit, but you know, it's under 10 centimeters, so it's not as much as a classical player would have. Okay, let's go up to 100. That was my top number. I might crash and burn with this one. I don't know. As I said, it's very difficult to keep up the notes ringing, but I'm going to be doing my best. It's the first day. It's going to get a lot better, I hope. And here we go. Going to be starting on the first string, going down. second cycle on the fast stuff. And as you notice, it's very difficult to keep up with the dynamics that they're stable for me to be able to add the accents wherever I want and have everything else like very controlled. If you are new to the concept of rhythm pyramid, I've explained it very thoroughly in the old video series. So go there, check it out. I will add here at the end that when you play this stuff, the important thing is that you do the biggest work for yourself. You do it with the slower tempos, not with the fast tempo,